her state was a slave state. Her name. Oh. No, I don't agree with it necessarily. Well, I do, but I have my own reasons. Because I don't like the idea of tax money going to fund the... I can't think of the words for some reason. The maintenance on the statues and whatnot. I don't think taxpayer-funded money should go to that, but I'm sympathetic to the argument that Confederate monuments should be taken down. I think it's pointless because it won't change anything. I could see somebody putting them in a museum, but there is the slippery slope argument, because first it was the Confederate monuments and they got some of those taken down, and then they moved over to George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, all that stuff, because Abraham Lincoln was racist and the other two had slaves. It's like, Jesus Christ, it was the 17 and 1800s. Like, they were really liberal for their time. The old meaning of the word liberal. Yeah, exactly. The old meaning of the word liberal, not the progressive type. Yeah, individualism. Yeah. Now, terms classical liberal or neoliberal, even though those two words are the opposite of each other, but that's what liberalism, what describes the type of liberalism I talk about. Yeah. And she was pissed. I think he told me about that. Yeah. The Dollar Festival.
To do something. I have to escape.
Yeah. It's like, duh. It's a small town. Of course they went to the gun show instead of the Dollar Festival. Yeah. Damn straight. Just, yeah, exactly. Well, I was gonna say, you've seen 4 guns that I have. None of them have shot anybody. Yeah. Well, nah. Well, if they're fleeing, and I'm not gonna shoot them, like. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't shoot somebody for that reason. Like, if I had a house and they were outside, like, stealing my bike or something, I wouldn't shoot them. Cause, yeah, well, most of the time you don't even need to actually fire the firearm. Just the presence of it is enough to sometimes de-escalate things. The only time I would shoot is if they were in my house and they weren't leaving. And of course I say that like I've been through it. I don't know if I would have the guts to do it. Yeah. Well, I would never attempt to physically overtake them at all. Yeah. I don't know. I really advocate for people, even if they're anti-gun, to at least get a .22 rifle or a 9mm handgun, or even a .380 ACP, because those are small rounds. I mean, it doesn't matter. They all can kill somebody, but at the very least, because those are, you know, some of the smaller rounds out there. It is. Well, Waco. Have you ever heard about Waco? Yeah. And then the FBI, well, the FBI says that the tear gas didn't set the place on fire. But it is.
Ah! Please, no!
Yo, yeah, when the birdies try to take everybody's guns. Oh no, the Boston massacre, they didn't try to take everybody's guns. It was like it was before the Revolutionary War, and it was kind of a riot. Not a riot, but no, well, I'm being chased by Jason now. I'll finish my. Oh shit! Oh, I have a pocket knife. Try it, bitch. Okay. Because what had happened was some of the colonists were kind of messing with the British in a way, and they were throwing rocks at them. One of the British soldiers, I think, kind of freaked out because he got hit in the head or whatever and said fire, so they fired upon the colonists. And John Adams was, I don't know if he was, what he would be, like, I think he was the attorney on the side of the British, their defendants. And he was actually one of the key people behind the American Revolution and the United States Constitution. Not the United States Constitution, but the Declaration of Independence. And he was on the side of the British, and I think most of them didn't get charged with anything. Because it wasn't... we tend to romanticize history. Like the Boston Massacre. We like to make it seem like we were just massacred by the British. Well, yeah, well, in that case they were, but to be fair, the colonists had good reasons. Yeah.
Oh God!
Well, the settlements were the British colonies. Yeah. Well, that was more towards the end of the war, too. The Declaration of Independence. I hate it when the counselors enter buildings and none of them close doors. It's like, just close a goddamn door, dude.
Help me! Please! Anyone!
No, he can't climb through windows. I tell you what, though, I'm about to die. Oh, dude. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, well. Oh, shit. That was a good run. I'm still alive, though. You son of a bitch.
No!
Oh, I finally died. He had to hit me. He couldn't grab me. Oh, that was fun. Jesus. I'll get on in a little bit on WoW. I'll get on WoW after this game. You probably will, dude. Oh yeah, yeah, mine's double-handed. Yeah, I know what you mean though, because paladins are double-handed, preferably hammers, but double-handed weapons. Wait, it increases stamina after every hit or whatever? Oh, that's awesome. Well, yeah, well, no, it'll help me.
Mommy is proud of you, Jason.
Oh, because you
But
equipped
it's
it.
time to come home now.
Huh. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, Tyler, I'm gonna be getting on WoW pretty soon. I finished my live stream. Now, that was a short game. This Jason murdered everybody. I think I got to level 46, and JD is level 42.